Hey there. You may be asking why I'm on the floor. Well, probably not if you saw the title of the video. This is just going to be an unboxing, but I plan to do a much longer video about this movie in general. But Unearthed Films, a company that sort of specializes in very low-budget, super gory films, they got the rights to put out A Serbian Film, and unlike the previous company that had the rights to the movie in the US, Invincible Films, they were putting it out uncut. And not only that, they were also putting out some merchandise for it. So I'm going to do an unboxing here. Inside this box should be the new Blu-ray of the uncut version with a slipcover, an action figure of the protagonist of the film, Milos, and because I ordered both of these things in like late January and they kept selling out of the Serbian Film Blu-ray, as like a sorry it took so long thing, apparently they also put in a poster and a magnet for A Serbian Film in here. Now, I actually already have a Serbian Film poster signed by both the head of Unearthed Film, Stephen Biro, and the director of the film, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce. And I've also bought a page of storyboards, original storyboards from the film, also signed by the director. I still gotta get a frame for that. It's a weird size. So I've bought some other stuff from them before, but I've never bought any of their movies before, because most of their movies, at least from what I've seen from like trailers and stuff, they seem to be not so much movies as they are like gore effects reels, because there's very little in the way of like story for some of them, and I tend to prefer, you know, actual narratives that also have cool gore effects. But anyway, without further ado, because I'll make a much longer video about A Serbian Film, let's get to the unboxing. Now, this box was very light, and the label itself says that it's only 1 pound 6 ounces. For some reason, I thought the action figure was going to be like chunkier from the pictures, like those old rubber like WWF, or I guess it would, at the time it was called WWF, but I guess it would be WWE action figures from when I was a kid. But apparently not. So a lot of tissue paper, and yeah, this is very portable. Can you see what's in there? Yeah, well, I'll take everything out. So, first, let's just do the magnet. This is actually a big magnet. It's of the slipcover of the movie. It's got, what's his name? Marcos, I think the brother's name is? Yeah, spoiler. Marcos in here, so that's pretty cool. This will go on the fridge and scare everyone. Poster, okay. See if it's different from the poster. The poster I have that's signed, and I'll probably edit in a picture of it separately. It's of the Serbian Film exhibition when they did like a show-off of the different props, I guess, in the Los Angeles area. Some of those props you can still buy. Like, you can actually buy the literal latex infamous baby from the movie. I would buy it, but I don't have $7 grand to spill on a latex baby that's probably just going to rot in my apartment because I don't have a climate-controlled place to put it in. But if you want to do that, that's all you. So this poster is... Oh, they sent me 2 posters? Oh, alright, cool. This one is a famous... This is number 58 out of 200 of whatever it is, and this is a famous picture of the woman crawling to Milos as he's filming his first scene for the porn film that he signs up on, because even though he tried to retire from porn, he is strapped for money. You know, the invisible hand. The true villain of a Serbian film is capitalism, and I'll get more to that when I make my full-on video. But yeah, actually, I think this is not the consolation poster they're sending me. I think this is the one that comes with the action figure. I think. And then this is just a regular poster for A Serbian Film, so I assume this is the one that is the consolation poster, and this is pretty similar to the exhibition one I have, except that it's just the full-on film, and it has the Contra Film logo, which I believe is the original distributor for Serbian Film in Serbia. I think it's, yeah. So that's my guess. So got both of those. That's pretty cool. If I can get frames for these sizes, I can have a whole Serbian Film thing. And then we got Serbian Film on Blu-ray. wrapped up in here. Feels a little loose. I think the disc may have dislodged. Thankfully, Blu-rays are tough. Even if they get dislodged, they don't usually scratch. Unlike 4Ks, which are fucking brittle as hell. Get a piece of dust on a 4K and it fucking pixelates on your television screen. So for extras on this, because the previous Blu-ray release from Invincible Films, it was bare bones. There's some extras on some of the other edited versions, like the UK release, but we got a commentary from the director and Stephen Biro, so that's pretty cool. This was sort of a main reason I wanted to buy it. The commentary with Joe Lynch and Adam Green. They did some really cool audio commentaries on the Friday the 13th box set for parts 4, 5, and 6. And obviously they're both directors in their own right. Adam Green has done the Hatchet movies. Joe Lynch has done Mayhem and Wrong Turn 2 and some other stuff. But they're really cool as far as their commentaries. There's also a Q&A with the director and one of the actresses. A different Q&A from a film festival. A video of the exhibition that I have the signed poster from. Behind the scenes of NBP. I'm not sure what that is. A Serbian documentary preview, and then a photo gallery and trailers. Now, the documentary preview is because even though this is the uncut edition, there's actually an extended edition that Unearthed is going to be putting out, but I guess they're having some haggling over the rights, because I remember when they first announced that this Blu-ray was coming out, I tweeted something in excitement of it, and then Stephen Biro actually tweeted me back to be like, hey, this is only the uncut version, the extended version was going to come out in March or whatever. Obviously it's March now, but I think there's some issue with the rights, and maybe whoever owns the uncut rights in Germany or something. I don't know all the details, but yeah. So, this is fun. The cellophane was around the slipcover and the case, and not just the case, because normally, if you buy Vinegar Syndrome or whatever, the cellophane is only on the case and not the slipcover, but anyway. So anyway, yeah, that's that slipcover, that's the back, and then if we... Oh, that's a tight slipcover. That's like a Severin slipcover, jeez. Okay, and then we got the actual, the case here. And region A locked, apparently. And then let's open it, and oh, no, the disc itself is fine. The disc is that lovely image from the third act. But what was rattling around inside was a little sticker for Midnight Movie Society Rue Morgue. And then there's a 50% off subscription for that. I already have a subscription to Fangoria, but I've bought issues of Rue Morgue in the past, and they're also a very good publication. So, who knows? I mean, if 50% off takes a decent amount off the price, maybe I will sign up for it. And then the piece de resistance is the super overpriced custom action figure of Milos here. He is dressed in the outfit that he wears in his first shoot. He's kind of loose in this box here. And then I believe this case was made so that you could put him back in. It's like a little pop case. Oh, and the back, this is number 19 out of 200, and it's signed by Stephen Biro. It's ages 18 and up, because don't buy Serbian Film action figures for the kids. The Serbian Film is not for the kids, despite a famous scene. And from the bottom, it looks like they're also going to be making 3 more of the action figures. Vukmir, who I'm absolutely going to buy when he's available, because he's a fun character. Just fun's perhaps not the right word. Marco, the brother there, and Raza, the infamous bodyguard type person. So that's him himself, though, Milos, the Balkan sex god, the Nikola Tesla of pornography. And let's see if I can pop this open. Yeah, and it's just kind of a foldy thing, so you can kind of fold it back up, because I'll probably keep him in there for a little bit. And then the piece at the back, it's just a little foldy, cardboard thing, so it's got Milos screaming from the third act, which you can also see without a red filter there, and obviously the back there. But I'll probably keep it like this, because it seems pretty cool to keep him in the case and it'll stand up. So, yeah, this is Milos. He has no points of articulation, so he's sort of more of a statue than an action figure there. He's got an interesting paint coat. He's for some reason I expected him to be like the old rubber, but he's like a hard resin almost. Resin's probably not right. And then you can probably make out he has a rather prominent bulge down his pant leg. It's very girthy. So 18 and up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually very surprised by the craftsmanship. I mean, obviously, the likeness is... There's only so much of a likeness you can get in a little, like, 8-inch figure, however big this is. Probably as big as Milos' schlong. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So I'll keep them in the little casey here, because it looks pretty good there. Yeah, I like the resealable case, though. It's cool. You can take them out and then pop them back in. You don't have to worry about anything. So that's cool. I'll probably put them atop me shelves or something. But that's really cool. I mean, is it worth $100? I don't know, but I paid $100. No, didn't I? So clearly it was worth that to me because I'm such a weird fucking fan of this insane movie. So that was the unboxing. So if you want to see what the Blu-ray looked like and what the action figure looked like, and the cool like magnet and stuff, that's it. And well, I either next week or next weekend or a little bit later, I will make a longer like Dave's Film Faves video about A Serbian Film. That's probably going to be very, very long because I have a lot to say about that movie and my various history with it and everything. Some of my earliest YouTube videos, which aren't even up anymore, were about A Serbian Film and like this bootleg I bought many years ago. So I'll talk about all that and my interpretation of the film and sort of apologetics for the film and all that kind of stuff. And I know there's also a lot of like movie news that happened the past week, like Alamo declaring Chapter 11 and everything. I was going to make a video about all that over the weekend, but then I had a headache and didn't feel like it. So I'll try to make those two videos very soonish as I have time. But thanks everybody for joining in, and hope you have a good day.